All right, hey, it's Kelly O'Connor, Financial Caffeine, meeting with a guy, an Edward Jones guy back here at this Starbucks. You know, you're going to hear on a lot of my videos and a lot of my content in my podcast, you're going to hear me give a scenario, give an analogy, and ask a question. And I ask this to everybody. I've already mentioned what it is I believe. I believe the IRS tries really hard to take the fun out of being successful, and they do this by creating obstacles. And because of this, I believe successful individuals deserve the opportunity to learn how the tax code permits them to get their assets positioned in such a way that when it's time to finally use those assets later on, they are completely exempt from both federal and state income taxes, regardless of their income level and regardless of the state that they reside in. Now, how I do this is by demonstrating and understanding those provisions of the tax code, and what I do is make this possible for people. And here's the analogy that I give them, and I'm going to discuss this with this guy here. I asked them, I say, let's pretend I'm holding a pie, and this pie represents all of your wealth, everything, both current and future wealth, everything that you're hoping to do and accomplish. And it's finally time to start using that wealth. And I hand you a knife, and you get to decide how big of a slice you want to cut in order to share with the IRS. It's up to you, it's your choice. How much of that pie would you cut out for the IRS? I'd be willing to bet you money that you said, well, none of it, Kelly. I wouldn't give him squat. I don't want to go to jail, but I don't want to give him anything. That's about what 100% of the people I talk to say. So if what you just claimed is what you would want to do, then what I do is what you're looking for. What I do is make that possible. How I do it is by showing and teaching and demonstrating provisions of the tax code that make it possible. And why I do it is because I believe you deserve the opportunity to get what you want. It's just that simple. So this gentleman here, an Edward Jones dude, he can't provide this. He doesn't have the training, he doesn't have the product line. So he's starting to realize that he's just like everybody else. And I get to step in here and have a conversation with him because, you know, he might change course. He might start working with us. We'll see. But I got to get in there. I'm not quite sure he'll let me put him on camera, but I'm sure he's going to let me record him. So stay tuned. We'll talk soon.